be the last one standing. Two hands in the air, I'm a champion. You'll be looking up at me when it's over. I live for the battle, I'm a soldier. Yeah, I'm a fighter like Rocky. Put your flag on your back like Ali. Yeah, I'm the greatest, I'm stronger. Bet my dues, can't lose, I'm my own, yeah. Hey, I've been working my whole life, and now it's do or die. I am invincible, unbreakable, unstoppable, unshakable. They knock me down, I get up again. I am the champion. You don't know my name, you can't hurt me now. I can't feel the pain. I was made for this, yeah, I was born to win. I am the champion. When they write my story, they're gonna say that I did it for the glory. But don't think that I did it for the fame, yeah. I did it for the love of the game, yeah. And this is my chance I'm taking. All them old records I'm breaking. All you people watching on the TV, you go ahead and put your bets on me. Hey, I've been waiting my whole life to see my name in lights. I am invincible, unbreakable, unstoppable, unshakable. They knock me down, I get up again. I am the champion. You gon' know my name, you can't hurt me now. I can't feel the pain. I was made for this, yeah, I was born to win. I am the
Born champion. The C is for the courage I possess through the drama. H is for the hurt, but it's all for the honor. A is for my attitude, working through the patience. Money comes and goes, so the M is for motivation. Gotta stay consistent, the P is to persevere. The I is for integrity, innovative career. The O is optimistic, open and never shut. And the N is necessary, cause I'm never giving up. See, they ask me how I did it, I just did it from the heart. Crushing the competition, been doing it from the start. They say that every champion is all about his principles. Carry.
I am invincible, unbreakable, unstoppable, unshakable. They knock me down, I get up again. I am the champion. You gon' know my name, you can't hurt me now. I can't feel the pain. I was made for this, yeah, I was born to win. I am the champion.
Yeah. Surpassed all rivals. It's all about who wants it the most. Fight for what we believe in. That's what champions are made of. Yeah. Champion.
Everybody got their Bibles?
Yes, Nathan's going to meet us at church. Come on, we got to go.
Piece of shit. I can't believe this. I'm done. I'm done with you. I'm not dealing with shit anymore.
Sunday morning, man, she woke up fighting mad, bitching and moaning on and on about the time I had. And by Tuesday, you could say that girl was good as gone. And then when Thursday came around, I was all alone. So I went for a drive to clear my mind, ended up at a shed.
Can I get 20 on pump 7 and one of those number 9s?
Then I won $100 on a scratch-off ticket, bought 2 12-packs and a She swore they were a waste of time, all but she was wrong. I was calling number 5 on the radio station, won a 4-day, 3-night beach vacation. Deep sea senorita fishing down in Panama. And I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh Lord, when it rains, it pours. Now she was sure real quick to up and apologize when she heard about my newfound luck on that FM dial. And it's crazy how lately now it just seems to come in waves. What I thought was gonna be the death of me was my saving grace. It's got me thinking that her leaving is the only logical reason that I got the last spot in the Hooters parking lot, and the waitress left her number on my check with a heart. She picked up on the first ring when I gave her a call. And I'll spent $5 at the Moose Club raffle, won a used 4-wheeler and 3 free passes for me and 2 of my buddies to play around a golf. And I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh Lord, when it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. I've been on one hell of a redneck road for 3 weeks now. And it all started on the day that she walked out. Then I won $100 on a scratch-off ticket, bought 2 12-packs and a tank of gas with it. She swore they were a waste of time, all but she was wrong. And I was calling number 5 on the radio station, won a 4-day, 3-night beach vacation. Deep sea senorita fishing down in Panama. And I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh Lord, when it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours.
Been up since the crack of dawn, just trying to get paid. Been hotter than 100 suns, I can't find no shade. Just 2 more rows and I'm good to go. Yeah, I'm shutting this tractor down. Give me a half an hour for a shave and a shower, and I'll be outside your house. Might have a little dirt on my boots, but I'm taking you uptown tonight. Might have a little mud on my wheels, but they gonna shine with you up inside. Gonna hit the club, gonna cut a rug, burn it up like neon lights. Might have a little dirt on my boots, but we're gonna dance the dust right off them tonight. Got a little dirt on my boots. Hard as I worked all day, I'm gonna work harder loving on you. Spin you all over that dance floor, right out of them high heel shoes. And when you're ready to quit, baby, we can slip right out of that barroom door. And when I take you home, don't worry, babe, I'm gonna kick them off on the porch. Might have a little dirt on my boots, but I'm taking you uptown tonight. Might have a little mud on my wheels, but they gonna shine with you up inside. Gonna dust right off them tonight. Got a little dirt on my boots. A little dirty dancing, a blue collar romancing. I can get cleaned up if you ask me, but I can only get so fancy. Got a little dirt on my boots, but I'm taking you uptown tonight. Might have a little mud on my wheels, but they gonna shine with you up inside. Gonna hit the club, gonna cut a rug, burn it up like neon lights. Might have a little dirt on my boots, but we're gonna dance the dust right off them tonight. Got a little dirt on my boots. Got a little dirt on my boots. Got a little dirt on my boots.
It's the guts and it's the glory. 100 stripes, 100 stories. It's the Pledge of Allegiance on the 4th of July. It's them handwritten letters from home. It's them sleepless nights alone. It's his newborn baby he left with his wife. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down, here's a line. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Hey. From the fields of Indiana to the swamps of Louisiana, to the golden coast of California. Uncle Sam's the only family he's got. His purple heartbeat won't stop. And his 18th birthday was the day he was born. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down, here's the light. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. marching line. Hey. Hey. reminiscing on them good times. I'm turning off a real life driving, that's right. I'm hitting easy street on mud tires. Back in the day, Potts Farm was a place to go. Load the truck up, hit the dirt road. Jump the barbed wire, spread the word. Light the bonfire and call the girls. King in the can and the Marlboro man. Jack and Jim were a few good men where you learn how to kiss and cuss and fight too. Better watch out for the boys in blue and all this small town. He said, she said. Ain't it funny how rumors spread like I know something y'all don't know? Man, that talk is getting old. You better mind your business, man. Watch your mouth before I have to knock that loud mouth out. I'm tired of talking, man. Y'all ain't listening. Them old dirt roads is what y'all miss. I'm chilling on a dirt road, laid back swerving like I'm George Jones. Smoke rolling out the window and ice cold beer sitting in the console. Memory lane up in the headlights, it's got me reminiscing on them good times. I'm turning off a real life driving, that's right. I'm hitting easy street on mud tires. I sit back and think about them good old days, the way we were raising our southern ways, and we like cornbread and biscuits, and if it's broke around here, we fix it. I can take y'all where you need to go, down to my hood, back in them woods. We do it different round here, that's right, but we sure do it good, and we do it all night. So if you really want to know how it feels to get off the road, trucks and four wheels, jump on in, and man, tell your friends we'll raise some hell with a blacktop in. Chilling on a dirt road, laid back swerving like I'm George Jones. Smoke rolling out the window and ice cold beer sitting in the console. Memory lane up in the headlights, it's got me reminiscing on them good times. I'm turning off a real life driving, that's right. I'm hitting easy street on mud tires, that's right. On a dirt road, laid back swerving like I'm George Jones. Smoke rolling out the window and ice cold beer sitting in the console. Memory lane up in the headlights, it's got me reminiscing on them good times. I'm turning off a real life driving, that's right. I'm hitting easy street on mud tires, that's right.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV for the penultimate round of the 2023 iRacing Buttkicker World of Outlaws Pro Qualifying Series. Tonight we come to Wheatland, Missouri for Lucas Oil Speedway for round 5 of 6 as these drivers and their quest to become eligible for the Pro World Championships in about a month's time. Good evening, race fans. Brett Wheeler with you for the call. Qualifying is well and truly underway. Qualifying about to be wrapped up. In fact, Caden Honeycutt with a 14.292 is the man that sits up on top of the speed charts for the moment. 25 drivers signed in for top split racing here this evening. 2 heats. We'll have a 13-car heat and a 12-car heat. Top 7 will go through after 8 laps. The rest of the drivers will go through the consolation race. And again, we look forward to having your company here this evening on a Monday night as we are ready to go racing. Qualifying is officially wrapped up. Well, let's take a look at the qualifying results on screen coming up. It'll be Caden Honeycutt, the man that goes quick time with a 14.292. Back to Dylan Hauser, JD Brown, Thaddeus Marshall, Robbie Buchanan Jr. Top 5, Blake Murray, Colton Zimmer, Caleb Durgan, Alex Bergeron, and Lucas Rourke will be your top 10 drivers. 2 heats on the program for tonight. Heat number 1 will line up like this. Starting on the pole position, it's Caden Honeycutt to the outside of the front row. The man coming into tonight leads the top of the standings and is more than likely already secured himself a World Championship license for the late models. It's going to be J.D. Brown from position number 2. Rolling off at position number 3, it's Robbie Buchanan Jr. from position number 4, Colton Zimmer. Starting inside your third row from position number 5, Alex Bergeron to the outside from position number 6, Jason Salter. Position number 7, Bob Klein, Nathan Waddell. Last week's feature winner will start from position number 8. Trey Mills will start from position number 9. Brent Evans from position number 10. Justin Norwood from position number 11. Ryan Underwood from position number 12. And you go back to the 13th starter. It is Jacob Fields from position number 13. I'm not sure, Nick. I wasn't really paying attention. Well, there you go. Kids softball is more important. There you go. All right, heat race number 1. And it's going to be Caden Honeycutt to lead the field. They'll go around one more time. Around the racing.com official pace truck. Then we are ready for a start. We'll quickly have a look at top 10. J.D. Brown, Drew Hopkins, Nathan Waddell, Talon Willis, Chase Hardy, Luke Bernier, Dylan Fox, Robbie Buchanan Jr., Ethan Toda, Colton Zimmer. Those are your top 10 drivers coming into tonight's 5th round of the series. Round number 5, the 2023 iRacing Buttkicker World of Outlaws Pro Championship Qualifying Series. We are green here at Lucas Oil Speedway. It's going to be Honeycutt to lead the field down into 1 and 2. Watching Zimmer working around the outside of the 31 of Buchanan. Now here comes Salter looking upstairs down into 3 and 4. Meanwhile, challenge for the race lead. Here comes J.D. Brown. He is the man to beat all month long so far. We move into week number 5 tonight here at Lucas Oil. Then Charlotte next week to wrap up the series. Honeycutt still leads from Brown, Zimmer. Then you go back to Salter, Buchanan Jr. That's your top 5. Bergeron in 6th position. Battle on for that 7th and final transfer spot. Bob Klein has got it. Here comes Nathan Waddell after picking up the win last week at Cedar Lake. He's now on the outside looking in. So now he ducks out on the inside. Waddell, Klein side by side at the line. Waddell's got a heel look to slide up in front of Klein. Klein going to power around the outside as they work off turn number 2. Down into 3 and 4. We're halfway home here in the opening heat race of the night. Caden Honeycutt still leads from Brown, Zimmer. That's your top 3. Sultan, Buchanan, Bergeron. And now that battle still once again raging on for that 7th and final transfer position between Bob Klein in car 7. Nathan Waddell in car 5 as they work side by side. Brent Evans has got Justin Norwood as well, pestering behind him. 3 laps left to run. Bob Klein looking to put that 7 straight into the main event tonight. As now Waddell, he's got Brent Evans. Now Brent Evans, he went quick time last week, so a pair of drivers that had some success but also bad luck last week find themselves on the outside looking in. 2 laps left to run, make it 1. It's working through 3 and 4. White flag is out. One final time for heat race number 1 drivers. Caden Honeycutt works it down to the bottom of the racetrack. He'll slide to the middle. Working down the back straightaway for the final time. Heat race number 1. 8 laps is the distance. 8 laps is complete. Honeycutt's going to drift up just a little bit. Opens up the door for J.D. Brown. Brown not going to have enough. Caden Honeycutt will get the win from J.D. Brown. Jason Salter will move up 3 spots. He'll come home in position number 3. Heat number 1 rolling quickly through the program. So heat 1 is done. Caden Honeycutt gets the win from JD Brown, Jason Salty, a top 3. Colton Zimmer, Robbie Buchanan Jr. will come home 4th and 5th. Alex Bergeron to be 6th. Bob Klein will get that 7th and final transfer position, meaning Nathan Waddell will start from the pole position of the B main. Meanwhile, Brent Evans, Justin Norwood, Jacob Fields, Ryan Underwood and Trey Mills, they will all go to the B main as well. Heat number 2 drivers lining up on the racetrack here at the Lucas Oil Speedway. Position number 1, it's Dylan Hauser. Position number 2, Thaddeus Marshall. Position number 3, Blake Murray. Position number 4, Caleb Durgan. Position number 5, it's Lucas Rourke. Position number 6, Tanner Tomasi. James Braswell Jr. from position number 7. Ethan Toner from position number 8. Casey Brunson from position number 9. Tristan Lauderdale from position number 10. Scott Fritz from position number 11. And Coy Valise from position number 12. Heat 2, round 5, the 2023 Buttkicker World of Outlaws Pro Qualifying Series powered by iRacing. Wheatland, Missouri, Lucas Oil Speedway, and off the back of the Show Me 100 just a couple of nights ago. Our focus turns to the iRacing platform. Round 5 of the Pro World Championship Qualifying Series. Next week, the dirt track at Charlotte will play host to the final round of the World Championship Qualifying Series and find out which 20 drivers will earn their ticket to the World Championships. Green flag is out. Dylan Hauser. Green flag. Thaddeus Marshall in the formation. Then you go back to Blake Murray. Murray Lamidi looks down to the inside for looking for that runner-up position. Side by side down the back straight away. Marshall, look out, got a little tight. And there was contact there with Blake Murray. That puts now Tanner Tomasi in the 09 machine along with Caleb Durgan in car 33. Ethan Toner right there with him as they work down the back straight away. Durgan trying to get by Murray. Sorry, that's Marshall. Murray's into the runner-up position. Toner in 6. Tristan Lauderdale in that 7th and final transfer spot, the 92, and he's got Lucas Rourke looking down to the inside, side by side, 2 by 2 as they work now 3 wide down into turn number 3 and 4. Contact from Lucas Rourke into the side of Toner, and then Toner got into the side of Caleb Durgan in car number 33. Now Scott Fritz going to make a bit of contact there with the 33. Totus in that 7th and final transfer position. He's got the 17 of Casey Brunson looking down to the inside. Meanwhile, Lucas Rourke trying to put another notch in the belt here to move forward in heat race number 2. Lauderdale in the 92 works back to the inside. They work down into turn number 3. Murray getting a little tight as he tries to run down. Sorry, Marshall trying to run down Murray in the 83. Murray's trying to run down Tomasi in the 09. Rourke, Lauderdale. Then you go back to Toner in the final transfer position. 2 laps left to run, watching Lauderdale and Rourke as they work off turn number 4. Track just starting to get a little bit slick right through the middle of the racetrack, but this track still holding a fair bit of moisture, especially down the straights and up on top of the racetrack. Keen to see how this 40-lap main event is going to go. White flag is out. 1 lap left to run for the House of Speed number 2 machine of Dylan Hauser, working into turns 3. Out of turn number 4, the 2 machine will start outside your front row for tonight's 40-lap main event. Hauser will grab the win from Tanner Tomasi. Blake Murray home in 3rd. Thaddeus Marshall will grab the 4th spot. 5th will go to Lucas Rourke. Tristan Lauderdale in 6th. 7th is going to be Ethan Toner. We take a look at your official results coming up on screen. Here they are. Hauser, Tomasi, Murray, Marshall, Rourke, Lauderdale, and Toner get the final, the first 7 transfer positions. 8th on back, we will see in your consolation race coming up now, which will be Brunson, Fritz, Vlies, Durgan, and Braswell. As your B main will line up like this. Starting on the pole, picked up the win last week at the Cedar Lake Speedway. Nathan Waddell will start from position number 1. Casey Brunson lines up on the outside of the front row from position number 2. He was quick qualifier last week at Cedar Lake Speedway. Brent Evans will start from position number 3. Scott Fritz in the 48 will start from position number 4. Justin Norwood lines up the 4 machine from position number 5, and Coy Vlies will start from position number 6. Jacob Fields in the 007 will start from position number 7. Caleb Durgan in the 33 will start from position number 8. Ryan Underwood, the 46, will start from position number 9. James Braswell Jr. in caliber 18 will start from position number 10. And Trey Mills will line up that House of Speed from position number 11. In fact, Trey Mills will not make the call. Looks like he is out. He is done for. So 10 cars battling for 7. Not 7. We took 7 from the heats. Battling for 4 positions. Waddell, third in the point standings. He starts on pole of this one. Who else is in this one? It looks like everybody inside the top 25 that I can see that are in here are already into the show. The likes of JD Brown, Robbie Buchanan Jr., Ethan Toda, Colton Zimmer, Dylan Hauser, Tanner Tomasi, Blake Murray, Caden Honeycutt. So there's about close to 10, maybe 11 drivers that are in the top 25 in the point standings that are already locked into the show. Green flag getting set to fly. Your consolation B main race, final chance for 4 of these 10 drivers to go through to tonight's 40-lap main event. 3 wide momentarily as Waddell leads from Casey Brunson, that 17M machine, looking down through the middle of the racetrack, but it's going to be Nathan Waddell to lead lap number 1. I expect your top 2 drivers just to fall in line, just to play nice, looking to get themselves, and look at the big picture, looking to lock themselves into tonight's 40-lap main event. I think Fritz is going to be the same. Brent Evans is the one that is going to have to defend like there's no tomorrow, because right now the 101 machine has got the 4 entry of Justin Norwood and the 007 entry of Jacob Fields, sniffing and hunting on the rear bumper of that 101 machine. 3 down, 7 to run. Your B main, week number 5 of the 2023 Buttkicker iRacing World of Outlaws Pro Qualifying Series. It's still Waddell, 4/10 of a second leading from Brunson. Back to Scott Fritz in 3rd. Then you go back to Brent Evans in that 4th and final transfer position. And it all went so well at the start. Oh, look out, Fritz makes a mistake. Here goes Evans down to the inside. Evans is now going to try and look to move up and gain 1 more insurance position. Meanwhile, Scott Fritz is now put back on the bubble. They work down the front straight away. Cross flag sticks around 5 down, 5 to run. Norwood into the back of Fritz. Backs out of it. That allows Jacob Fields to go to the inside and take over position number 5 as they work down into 3 and 4. Oh, contact between Fields and Norwood. Norwood going to get the worst end of that one. So it's been a real horrible last lap there for that 4 machine of Justin Norwood. But right now, Jacob Fields, he is hunting that 48 machine of Scott Fritz as they work through 3 and 4. 3 laps left to run here at the Lucas Oil Speedway, Wheatland, Missouri. Round 5 of the Pro World Qualifying Championships, powered by iRacing, thanks to Buttkicker. It's Waddell who's opened up a 6/10 of advantage. There's 2 laps left to run from Casey Brunson in the 17 machine. Evans still works in the 3rd position. That 4th and final transfer position. Let's keep an eye on that one. Scott Fritz looking to be the last car to make tonight's 40-lap main event. White flag is out. He's got 4 more turns to do it. Can Jacob Fields, can he steal this one at the line as they work through 1 and 2? Fields is close. Half a car length as Fritz drives away from him down into 3 and 4. Fitz going to go protective mode into 3 out of turn number 4. Checking flag is out. Nathan Waddell wins. Casey Brunson home in 2nd. Brent Evans 3rd. And Scott Fritz will grab the 4th and final transfer position in tonight's B-Main. The consolation drivers and the 4 that will go through: Nathan Waddell, Casey Brunson, Brent Evans, and Scott Fritz. For the likes of Jacob Fields, he's done Justin Norwood, James Braswell Jr., Ryan Underwood, Coy Valise, Caleb Durgan, and Trey Mills. They will take no further part in this one as we take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid from back to front for the 18 drivers. Starting from position number 18, it's Scott Fritz. Position number 17, Brent Evans. Position number 16, Casey Brunson. Position number 15, your B-Main winner of Nathan Waddell. Position number 14, it's Ethan Toda. Position number 13, Bob Klein. Position number 12, Tristan Laudersua. Position number 11, Alex Bergeron. Position number 10, Lucas Rourke. Position number 9, it's Robbie Buchanan Jr. Position number 8 is Thaddeus Marshall. Colton Zimmer from position number 7. Position number 6, Blake Murray. Position number 5, Jason Salter. Position number 4, Tanner Tomasi. Position number 3, JD Brown. And on the front row for tonight's main event from position number 2, Dylan Hauser. And starting from pole position in tonight's 40-lap main event, it's Caden Honeycutt. in 2023 Buttkicker World of Outlaws iRacing Pro Qualifying Series. Round 5 of 6. No worries, Fergie. Round 5 of 6. Lucas Oil tonight, 40 laps. The dirt track at Charlotte next week for the final round to find out which 20 drivers get their shot at the World Championships. Round 5 here at Lucas Oil Speedway. 40 laps on the board. Let's get naughty for 40 here at the Lucas Oil Speedway. Who will take out the penultimate round as Hauser going to try and dive down to the inside. Throws a slider on Honeycutt. Honeycutt turns it back underneath them already as they work down into 3 and 4. Honeycutt back to the race lead. He'll slide back up. He'll slide to the top of the racetrack. Leaves that inside line open for Dylan Hauser as Hauser comes back to the inside down into 1 and 2. Nearly caught the infield tractor tire. Honeycutt, the battle for the lead is on. Down into 3 and 4 once again. Honeycutt, Hauser, watching Tanner Tomasi watch this battle unfold. Look out, the 4 machine of Blake Murray caught in some contact in the middle of 3 and 4. We stay green, 2 down, 38 to run, and it's all Hauser and Honeycutt at the moment. It's the battle of the H's as they work down into 3 and 4. Honeycutt slides up, Hauser back to the inside. They race off turn number 4. Honeycutt had it at the start-finish time, but Hauser not going to give this one away just yet as he throws a slider back to Caden Honeycutt as they work down into turn number 3 and 4. What a battle here in the opening 3. Make that 4 laps. 4 down, 36 to go. Meanwhile, JD Brown coming after Tanner Tomasi down into turn number 1 and 2. Brown has been so good. There's contact between Hauser and Honeycutt. Brown has been so good in the opening month. And how about Jason Salter as well? 3 wide for the runner-up positions. Salter on the inside. Brown was on the low side. Here comes Honeycutt with a slide job on Hauser. Brown has to back out of it. He now checks up. Hauser back to the inside. You battle for the lead down into 3 and 4 one more time. Oh boy, how about the tight little ball ring of Lucas Oil Speedway putting on a show. 6 laps into a 40-lap main event. Honeycutt, Hauser, Brown, 3 wide as they make their way off turn number 2. Hauser will go back down to the low side into turn 3. By the time he gets out of turn number 4, he's already up on the top side of the racetrack. Honeycutt, Hauser both go down to the bottom to protect that slider line from each other. Brown had to back out of it now. Honeycutt has gone back to the top shelf. Meanwhile, JD Brown works down through the middle of the racetrack, looking to pick up the runner-up position. The overall long speed run of that 14 machine, the Virtual Racing School Slick Sim Sports entry of JD Brown. He has been phenomenal, picking up 2 wins and 3 top 5s in the 4 weeks so far. He's had an unbelievable month of racing in the Super Late Model 2023 Buttkicker World of Outlaws Pro Qualifying Series. And it's hard to think, come later on in this main event, he's really going to be one towards the pointy end of the field. Salter's been right there with him as well. He's been a hard charger several weeks. Oh, look out, Tomasi into the back of Salter. He keeps it going. Colton Zimmer in that 09 machine there, along with Robbie Buchanan Jr. as they work down into 3 and 4. Buchanan tried to go to the inside. Zimmer was right there watching. Here comes Lucas Rourke. Meanwhile, biggest mover through the field, Scott Fritz from 18th up to position number 14. So he's only +4, but he's done that in the space of 11 and a half laps as they work on completing the 12th lap. 28 down. 28 left to run, 12 down. Week number 5 of 6, the 2023 Buttkicker World of Outlaws Pro Qualifying Series top split action here at Lucas Oil Speedway. I'll get the strength of field later on. Watching Buchanan Jr. and Colton Zimmer work side by side as they go through 1 and 2. This is your battle for 6th and 7th position. Meanwhile, Buchanan, he sits 8th in the standings. Colton Zimmer is 10th in the standings. So both these drivers have got a lot to play for here tonight. Here comes Lucas Rourke trying to go to the inside on Buchanan as they work down into 1 and 2. Rourke unable to complete the pass as Dylan Hauser, still your race leader, now go back up to 2nd and 3rd position. Trying to watch JD Brown get by Caden Honeycutt in that 10 machine. Honeycutt, remember, he went quick time. He picked up heat race number 1 victory. Looking to continue on what would be a clean sweep of the night and try to pick up the main event win. He might not have led all laps here in the main event, but I'll tell you what, if he can lead that last lap, it would essentially be the clean sweep on winning all the races he entered in here tonight. Dylan Hauser, 23 laps left to run. And we go back the last 4 weeks. I think we've had probably a total of 5, maybe 6 cautions throughout the course of 4 main events. It has been phenomenal racing. Hauser starting to lose a little bit of speed there. A couple of mistakes creeping into the number 2 machine. But again, he's a veteran of the sport. He knows how to get it done. He knows how to win these big races. Honeycutt trying to protect that inside line, but I tell you what, JD Brown has forced open that door on the inside. Brown, will he slide up all the way? No, he slides mid-track. Honeycutt around the outside. The Speed Ranch number 10 machine is hauling all sorts of mail on the outside. He goes down to the bottom, down into 3 and 4 and 10. Tomasi right now. Tomasi, we're halfway home. 20 down, 20 to go. Your main event in 20 green flag laps. Salter got some company with Colton Zimmer in that 09 machine. The Majula C Speed Shop HRE Motorsports 09 of Colton Zimmer. Meanwhile, where's Robbie Buchanan Jr.? He's up to position number 5. So Buchanan looking to cement himself into that World Championship Series as well. 22 down, 18 to go. Dylan Hauser, 7/10 of an advantage lead over the 10 of Caden Honeycutt. Back to JD Brown looking for his 4th top 5 in 5 weeks. He has had a phenomenal run in this World Championship qualifying series, and if he can get this one, I mean, he can just run bad tonight, not even show up next week, and he would still have enough to get that invitation to the World Championships. Tomasi trying to cut back on the exit of turn number 4. 16 laps to go. 24 green flag laps. Can we go green to checker? It would be just the 2nd time in 5 weeks if we were able to. We've still got 15 to go. Everybody working the high side. Bergeron makes a little mistake. That'll allow the 5 entry of Lucas Rourke to go on by. Then you go back to the 83 of Blake Murray, who's got Ethan Toner lurking to the inside. Toner just outside the top 10 in position number 11. 10th is Blake Murray. You go back to Thaddeus Marshall in 12th. Tristan Laudersua, Casey Brunson, Brent Evans, Nathan Waddell, Scott Fritz, Bob Klein back in the pit area. He's some 5 laps down, so Bob Klein up to transferring into tonight's main event. I've got to say there's a battle happening now for 4th and 5th position between Tanner Tomasi and Robbie Buchanan Jr. Buchanan slides up in front of Tomasi. Tomasi turns underneath him now on the exit of turn number 2. They wheel down the back straightaway, door to door. Tomasi will slide up. He'll take the line away, but again, that leaves that inside line over, and the slider attempt coming out from Robbie Buchanan Jr. But Tomasi, he was well aware of the fact that the slider was coming, so he went mid-track to protect that slider. And now here comes Buchanan again. Now he's having to force to stay on the inside of Tanner Tomasi. Tomasi, 11 laps left to run for Hauser. 1.4 second advantage over Caden Honeycutt, who's got 3/4 of a second back to JD Brown. Then you're looking at 9/10 of a second back to this battle between 4th and 5th between Buchanan and Tanner Tomasi. Buchanan moves his way to position number 4. Not for long, because here comes Tomasi with a slider of his own down into 1 and 2. Buchanan once again works back to the inside. 10, make it 9 to go. Buchanan, he's up to position number 4. He started position number 9. He's equal hard charge with Ethan Toner at +5. And you go back a couple of weeks ago at the Port Royal Speedway, Buchanan, he was phenomenal in that main event run with JD Brown. He was quick towards the end of that one. He had a huge lead before Brown and a couple of late yellows. Unfortunately, Buchanan had to settle for 2nd position that night. Looking for another top 5 in what would be Robbie Buchanan's 3rd top 5 in 5 weeks. So the consistency is starting to pay off. Meanwhile, talking about Mr. Consistent, JD Brown goes to the top into turn number 3 and 4. You can just see Bob Klein. He is now 6 laps down. Here's the car that is just in front of your minor place getters of Caden Honeycutt in the 10 machine and JD Brown in the 14. Brown goes to the cushion down into 3. He'll stay upstairs all the way through turns 3 and 4. Brown now goes to the middle of the racetrack. He's looking to get by Honeycutt as they work off turn 2 down into 3 now. 4 laps left to run. 4 laps away from what would be the 2nd race to go green to checker. Flag to flag in this main event in the 2023 Buttkicker World of Outlaws Pro Qualifying Series Top Split powered by iRacing. Klein on the inside. 3 to go for Hauser. It's 2.1 second lead. Brown, can he get by Honeycutt? Again, it's the lap car of Klein that's probably going to halter the progress of the 14 machine. Klein doing nothing wrong. He's just holding his line at the moment. Brown is going to have to find a way around not only Bob Klein, but he's also going to find a way around the 10 machine of Caden Honeycutt, but laps winding down. White flag is out. 1 lap left to go here at the Lucas Oil Speedway for the second time in 5 weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go flag to flag down the back straightaway for the final time. Your 2023 World of Outlaws Pro Qualifying Series main event winner from the Lucas Oil Speedway. Dylan Hauser collects the win. Second will go to Caden Honeycutt. JD Brown will come home third. Robbie Buchanan Jr. will grab 4. Tanner Tomasi will run out the top 5. Then you go back to Colton Zimmer in 6th. Lucas Rourke 7th. 8th will be Jason Salter. Ethan Toda 9th. And Thaddeus Marshall will be your top 10. Oh boy, Dylan Hauser. Talk about a man that was not holding back here tonight. He was 12th coming into tonight. He's had 1 win and 2 top 5s. He now makes it 2 wins in 5 weeks, and that'll put him equal and tied with wins with JD Brown. Let's take a look at your main event results. Official results from the Lucas Oil Speedway. Dylan Hauser gets the win from Caden Honeycutt, home in 2nd. 3rd will go to JD Brown. Robbie Buchanan Jr. 4. Tanner Tomasi runs out your top 5. Colton Zimmer home in 6th, Lucas Rourke 7th, Jason Salter in 8th, Ethan Toda 9th, Thaddeus Marshall rounds out your top 10, Blake Murray in 11th, Alex Bergeron 12th, Brent Evans 13th, Casey Brunson 14th, Tristan Laudersua in 15th, Nathan Waddell 16th, Scott Fritz in 17th, and Bob Klein in position number 18. That strength of field for those playing at home, 7,300 was that strength of field. But that will wrap up round number 5 of the 2023 Buttkicker Late Model World Championship, the Pro Qualifying Series. This is top split. Week 5 is done. Alls we move next to week number 6 at the dirt track at Charlotte. Congratulations to Dylan Hauser, Caden Honeycutt, and JD Brown, who take home a 1, 2, and 3 here tonight. So Hauser gets the win. He was 12th coming into tonight. Caden Honeycutt, if I can find where he is. Can't see him inside the top 20. I can actually. He's 7th. Apologise, I'll skip right past him. So you had a guy that was 11th coming into tonight. He's now going to jump to 2nd. So at this stage, the way that it stands, and without the other races being completed yet, you are looking at, and this is unofficial at the moment until all the races are done, your top 5: JD Brown, Dylan Hauser, Robbie Buchanan Jr., Talon Willis, Loic Bernier, Drew Hopkins, Caden Honeycutt, Colton Zimmer, Chase Hardy, and Logan Herbert. That is your top 10. So Tanner Tomasi in 11th, Ethan Toda 12th, Nathan Waddell, Blake Murray, Jason Salter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What did I say? 10. 10 inside the top 16 are in top split. But that will wrap up week number 5 of your 2023 Buttkicker World of Outlaws Pro Qualifying Series, powered by iRacing. Lucas Oil Speedway is complete. The final round of this World Championship Pro Qualifying Series goes to the dirt track at Charlotte next week. We look forward to having your coverage here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Until then, on behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV and the management behind the scenes, I'm Brett Wheeler, signing off, saying good night. We'll see you next time.